2 days after the new year had started, me and Chris decided to walk from Bangkok all the way up to Ayutthaya. That. If that's not hard enough, we decided to set 25 resolutions to do along the way. We're just giving out money, helping people, clearing up the streets, taking chances. It was absolutely incredible. This is the final video from the old Walker 3 series, so thank you very much for sticking with me. From here on in, all brand new content, including next week, Top Gear Thailand. After that, I'm cycling across Thailand, and I'm not a cyclist. In fact, I quite hate cycling. So my question for you guys, would you rather see one 45-minute totally epic video, or would you rather have like weekly a 3-part series? You let me know, I'll just do whatever you tell me to. Anyway, so in this video, the very first resolution was for me to write a song, sing it, and then play guitar. Now, I can't really play guitar, I can't sing, and I'm not very good at writing. Just stick with me because after that, the video is really bloody good. I'll see you guys next week for Top Gear Thailand. Oh, still not a button. Come on, Chris. I'm attempting to walk from Bangkok to Ayutthaya again because last night I'd set a ton of New Year's resolutions on post-it notes, with the first being to complete a failed task. But then I thought, why not just do all the resolutions in the same 24 hours and spend the rest of the year procrastinating? And so during this walk, I'd written this song, and now I'll perform it in front of 500 people. That's 2 done already. Feel free to sing along as we find out what's coming up on Walker.
7-Eleven, coal markets to consider, temples and sky trains along the Chao Phraya River. Tuk-tuk around here, learn to speak some Thai. We're west of Pattaya, that's south of Chiang Mai. Sukhumvit Road, I call it home, in the land known as Siam. I heart Bangkok, time slows to stop. I'm growing old on Sukhumvit Road. From on nut to Khao San, this neon city's my vice. I'll eat some spicy chicken pad thai or some mango sticky rice. Come make some new friends, let the cheap drinks flow. Join me at Soy Cowboy and see a ping pong show. Sukhumvit Road, I call it home, in the land known as Siam. I heart Bangkok, time slows to stop. Growing old on Sukhumvit Road. One more. Chinatown alley, people selling fast. Oh, welcome to the land of smiles, combining modern and past. Let's feed a soy dog, play the Thai lottery. Stand in the shadows of a skyscraper or chill at Lumpini. Sukhumvit Road, we call it home, in the land known as Siam. I heart Bangkok, time slows to stop. Growing old on Sukhumvit Road.
Sorry. Hope you enjoyed that. It's January the 2nd, 3 a.m. What better time to start knocking out these New Year resolutions? I'm not sure if the people around us are still out from last night or just up super early. Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to the most underrated YouTuber in Thailand. Not my words, the words of you guys, so it actually means a lot to me. And if you want to have your comment appear in a future Walker video, feel free to put an adjective-filled message about how awesome I am down below. I'm quite partial to the word legend. Anyway, my eagle-eyed cherry subscribers will see that once again, I'm not alone. I'm walking with another Chris. You remember Chris, right? He famously said this.
So you do these epic things, but like on a very not professional type level, you know?
Today, I'm going to show him just how professional I can be. and maybe teach him how to speak in proper sentences. Our starting point, Tonglaw, next to this brand new shopping mall called M-Sphere. I'm probably not creative enough to just walk in, film something on my phone and click upload just like everyone else. So instead, I'm going to just carry on with my 100-kilometer walk through parks, Chinatown, slums, boats, motorways, whilst brilliantly smashing over 25 New Year's resolutions. How did you like that song I wrote, by the way? I digress. After stopping for some drinks and some food, we'd made it to the park just before it opened. So I've compiled a list of resolutions which are appearing on the side. Today we're going to see how many we can bang out in a 24-hour period. Feeling good, feeling strong, feeling relaxed now. It's going to be a good day, Chris. You guys enjoy some more of this awesome sunrise as we head into the park to get fit. Inspired by this guy doing push-ups, I thought, well, I'd at least try some, which I really hate push-ups. Unfortunately, when we got there, the machines were out of order. I'm not massively sure how weightless machines with very little moving parts designed to withstand all types of weather can actually break, but luckily we did find this. Okay, 3, 4, 5, well, that's kind of debatable, that one. 5, okay, 5, and yeah, then he stopped. 798, 799, pretty much 800. Look, I told him to keep the camera still. It's not my fault that I'm fat. Anyway, as we leave the park running, let's have a quick recap of the current resolutions. Of course, completing a failed task is the walk, and now getting fit are still in process. 7:30 in the morning. I really need a coffee, but no caffeine for the whole day today. We've already nailed, 4 or 5 different resolutions so far. So I'm going to order Chris a coffee in the next 7-Eleven. We pressed on towards Chinatown, which for those of you who knew where I started and where I'm going, you're not surprised to learn that it's actually miles out of our way. But I wanted to punish Chris for calling me not professional. After helping an animal, it was time to help ourselves get mega rich, which, as I'm a YouTuber and Chris feeds dogs for a living, our only option was to win the Thai lottery. We had bought our tickets, but we won't find out just how filthy rich we're going to be until later, so I guess that's a resolution in progress now too. Onwards and onwards and onwards to Chinatown in search of getting my wife an epic gift. Coffee time approaches, and having fed all those cats, Chris was getting jealous of his dogs missing out. However, if we fed this one, it would likely explode. You've already had a coffee and I still haven't had one, and I really want one, but I shall resist, and I want to learn a new language, so I've learned how to ask for a coffee. Latte, yen, gao yai. Mai wan. Absolutely flawless pronunciation, and it was nice to see Chris enjoy yet another coffee, whilst I decided to stick to my resolutions and refrain, super happy with myself and my superior strength of mind. Yeah, I'm not a perfect man. Every year, many people set and fail their New Year's resolutions, so I added that one in there to make this video seem more realistic. Speaking of realistic, Chinatown at 9 AM proved to be a poor choice to find my wife anything decent, so we left with this realistic Logan Paul drink thingy dog toy. Chris finally got to feed some sort of animal as we waited for this boat to take us near the Bangsu bus terminal. Now, I know what you're going to say. Walker, you can't take a boat if you're walking for 24 hours in a video. And to that, I say, shut up. Let's check out our current progress with the resolutions. 2 more done. 2 more ongoing, and yeah, I like coffee, sue me. Let's all just enjoy this view before I drop the camera and it stops working as we head to one of my favorite things ever, a bridge. So it's time to knock out another resolution, and I'm going to quit smoking. The problem is I don't actually smoke, so first start smoking and then quit. Once again, I endanger my life to bring you guys cutting-edge YouTube content. After finishing off 200 packets of cigarettes, I was now fully addicted and will try to quit this lifelong addiction later in the video. Even though smoking is super cool and all kids should try it, I'm still not a knob who litters. Come on, Chris, let's find a bin. Wow. Fish? What is it?
That is the chicken behind. Chicken anus.
All right, let's try one.
Apparently, this is chicken ass. Happy New Year. Oh my God. All right.
Chris was confident that not only could he eat one, but he wouldn't even make a horrible face. However, ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit A.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So one of the resolutions is to just help someone. So we've got some hundreds, 500 baht. So let's give 100 baht to 5 different people. And they don't have to be homeless. They just do it working hard. They deserve it more than most people do. Let's try and find some worthy causes.
Despite the jokes, it was good to be serious for an hour or so, so we gave this person some cash and then headed into this bakery where all the food was made by people with disabilities. I was quite lucky I'd noticed that sign, to be fair, because I was just about to complain about the absolute mess those hot dogs were in.
Hey, Chris.
No, I've quit. Thanks. Thanks anyway.
Having quit smoking, I carried on my fitness goals, which given the push-ups and 12 hours of walking, I'm classing that as done, before finally we arrived at Bang Soup. As I'm an idiot, I couldn't find the entrance, so we just went outside and I give this person 50 baht, and then Chris ran over to this group to outdo me. I've always been torn about filming yourself giving money to people. It's a nice thing, but then you're also promoting yourself, so I'll just try not to think about it as we check out the old resolutions score. Getting fit is clearly now complete, and this list is coming along nicely in just 12 hours of walking so far. From inspiring children to smoke and walk along train tracks, it was now time to even up our karma.
Oh, save the world. Think that's enough? 20 minutes that took. That's really cool, and I really appreciate it, but come on, let's not graffiti any buildings, all right? Subscribe to Walker, absolutely, but there's no need for any of that. Thank you so much.
We knew our actions wouldn't significantly impact anything, but my values have always been to help wherever I can, and then film it for those sweet internet reputation points. Just like this footage from last week when I had this elephant scut crap in my mouth before carrying this bear for 3 days for charity. It's the best video I've ever made. You got 20 minutes, check it out later. It's time to take a risk. For reference, these train lines we're walking on are closed each end. We ain't that stupid. However, what's coming up next is possibly one of the most awesome things I've ever seen.
Chris, where the hell are we, man?
This is your.
Yeah, this is my fault. Chris, let's try down here, man. Let's try down here. Let's go. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh my God. Check this out, man. This is cool.
We had accidentally stumbled upon a forsaken train graveyard, a desolate burial ground for decaying relics of a bygone era. The remnants of trains, once majestic, but now withered and despondent, held haunting echoes of a past long forgotten. We approached with caution. A ghostly era lingered within, with signs of a lingering presence etched, hidden in the shadows, concealed behind layers of peeling paint and decaying wood chips. Unimaginable, sinister secrets lay within the darker corners which were too ghastly to unveil, too grotesque and extreme for our eyes to witness. I mean, we saw a needle and this is YouTube. We ventured further, our hearts pounding in our mouths as we asked the question, whose grim possessions are these? And more importantly, where are the inhabitants now? Lost, isolated, we stood amidst the decaying huge machine. Our surroundings revealed no clues as to where we are. Until Chris looked out the window and saw Chaka Chak Market and a shopping mall nearby, so we just went there.
Who said KFC doesn't do fresh food, huh?
Now, I've covered the animal part of Chaka Chak before, and yeah, my feelings of seeing animals in cages still haven't changed, so it's still not something I want to publish too much. Clearly, Chris agrees. So we pressed on to the main part of the market where I finally found my Chinese wife, this awesome John Cena Kim Jong-il mix-up. We love all things that take the piss out of the North Korean dictator, and I think this is absolutely epic. Until later she told me actually it was a Chinese dictator and I'm a flaming idiot for buying it. Classic. So instead, we broke into this car park so I could find the perfect place to inspire people.
You gotta let go of that stuff from the past because it just doesn't matter. All that matters is what you choose to be now. Kung Fu Panda.
Push-ups, walking, push-ups, walking. I'd promised to show Chris the Klongs just before it got dark, 2 hours away. We'd both been on our feet to close to nearly 14 hours at this point, so it was beginning to take its toll on us. However, along the route we did stop to try, I don't know what the hell this is, a grub or something?
Oh, not too bad. So, we've made it to the Klongs. Are you excited?
Excited.
Okay, well, we need to celebrate success. Well done. Cheers, record time. Bottoms up.
As we sat down for the first time in many hours, a quick check on those resolutions. It's just great to see that most of them are turning neon green. We headed into the Klongs, which I've already covered twice before on this channel, so I'll just share the highlights with you. Chris certainly seemed to like it, and we interacted with a lot of local people and animals.
I don't think it can get much more crazy than this.
What? Hello? You doing?
As there were so many cats there, I ended up just handing out all my remaining cat food to those people, anything I can do to make my bag lighter.
What a day, man. It's getting dark. I am too tired for this.
Now I can't create art. If I tried to draw an apple, it would probably look like a dog, but what I can do is this.
No, wait. I can do better than that. Okay, go. Not another pig! It's another pig!
3 different pigs, 3 different locations, none of them a farm. What an incredibly odd way to enjoy the sunset. Me and Chris, against all the odds, had made it to where I'd previously failed this walk before. However, this time, well, you can see, I remained motivated and had more of a purpose, sharing, once again, an epic walk with a great friend.
We're walking the wrong way again. Ugh.
On occasions, we'd gone the wrong way, we were tired, my knees, at least at this point, were just like jelly. Cameras, my personal batteries all running out, yet together, people can achieve anything.
It's been a long day. Instead of going to bed, we're going to do another resolution. What would 2 6'2" guys covered in tattoos looking badass doing on the motorway right now? We're going to pamper ourselves.
We'd found a 24-hour massage place that wasn't all about, well, you know. To be fair, even if it was that sort of place, I had walked for 21 hours and the smell coming off me would have made that woman rethink her life choices anyway.
We're very close. We must be here. Just got a couple more resolutions to do. I haven't got a spare change of clothing. I forgot my pants. I forgot my socks. I'm wearing all of the same clothes that I had on yesterday. Just want to get here, find a bus station and go home.
Of course, we couldn't go home just yet as there are just a few more resolutions to do. In an internet exclusive, this is Chris, the guy who rescues dogs, feeding a cat. Please don't fire him. And then, of course, we saw this lady feed, I don't know what they are, cabbages? Cat leeks? To turtles. At this point, I am so tired. Whatever, I'll even let Chris have a speaking role in the video.
We walked all day and all night, and we made it to the temple. Did we go in? No.
Of course we went in. We'd walked for 24 hours from Bangkok to Ayutthaya to get here, but frankly I find these tourist attractions kind of boring, so I asked this guy about his fishing, and that counts in my book. Let's finally look and reflect on all the resolutions done in one hell of a 24-hour period. Not only did we walk close to 90 kilometers, this edit alone has taken nearly 50 hours. I am never using motion graphics ever again.
We've made it and we've completed over 20 resolutions in one day. We have fed cats, we have helped the homeless, we've given money, we've cleared up the streets. We've got a lot of saved up karma. So all we got to do, one more. Let's get rich. Chris, did we win the lottery?